What is it that halted everything to begin with? And do you feel like, did the songs stay the same between like March of last year and today? Oh,
So it was initially 12 songs, and that was big in itself. Like 12 songs on an album is like not that common anymore, I feel like. And so
we're
it's
at
grown
17, sister.
it's grown to 17 now. So we've added songs, we've taken some away, which I guess like it was a blessing in disguise having it be pushed back because I was able to like really, really sit and like marinate on it
Mm.
and just like, is there anything I should change or take out or whatever? And turns out there was a bunch that needed changing. And like, even like, I think immediately of Emotional Bruises, that song, we completely like gutted and redid it and added so many different elements to it. And like, we wouldn't have been able to do that or have done that if it wasn't for the amount of time. But what you asked was like, the reason it was pushed was because it was supposed to come out March 27th. And then like early March, like literally right after my birthday, was when the pandemic like really started hitting and being like this really like unforeseeable thing that we had
Mm.
no idea how long it was going to last, whatever. So they were like, we shouldn't drop an album right now because it felt a little bit like, what are we gonna? There was no touring, there was no nothing. It was just very confusing to drop an album at that time. So I was like, okay, we can push it. But then every time it got pushed, I was like, this is not going away yet, unfortunately. So we should just release it now.
What changes in you? Like, is it the environment that changes? Like, how do you have a song a year ago that becomes totally different, that you thought was finished, but then a year goes by and now it becomes a different song? Like, what happens? Like, does somebody go, let's fix this? Or what? Like, walk me through that.
Yeah, I just sit with it. Like for so I listen to my music more than I listen to anything else. And so the more I sit with it and the more that I'm just constantly like listening and psychoanalyzing everything, I'm like, okay, I feel like we can add elements to it. And then if I get one idea, I need to do it. Even if it's been mixed and mastered, I'm like, we have to open this back up and we have to redo it. So yeah, with that one particularly, like there was no talk box, there was no like weird slide guitar stuff. It was kind of just like a stripped down song, and I just felt like there were so many elements that could elevate it. So it was really
Mm.
just adding final details to it all. But it's just me. It's just me thinking too much and being like I needed to be everything.